Brandon Austin, Travis Turney, and Braxton Turney. Anybody else that we're waiting on here? Brandon's out. Travis is out as well. All right, so we'll go with that, guys. All right, guys. Loop will be live. Loop is live. Loop is live.
All right, we just have under 4 minutes left. Caution on the left. Caution clear. So we have up here Braxton Turney, Tim Parker, Robert Smith, and Steve Lackey. Oh. I think Braxton's battery might be dead. He said, Papa said turn it off. He said you're done. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. So that takes Braxton Turney out with a dead battery, it looks like. So we still have Tim Parker, Steve Lackey, and Robert Smith. Down in the right corner, we've got going down the middle tabletops in the red and black buggy is Tim Parker, followed by Steve Lackey in the orange and black buggy. They're getting ready to come across the loop. Oh, looks like Steve has some problems. Back on the track. And he's going across now. We've got in the red and black buggy is Tim Parker from Team Dirt. He's getting ready to come across the loop right now. Oh. Matt Olson's up here working on our computer, giving me some sounds going down now. Change things up. With 1.5 minutes left, Tim Parker is our top qualifier, running a 35-second lap, followed by Steve Lackey in second position. And Robert Smith in third. Here comes Tim, our lead qualifier right there. That was a 37.2-second lap. We have 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left. Heat number 3, you were on the line. It's the buggy class. That would be Steve Smith, R.C. Coleman, Chris Schaefer, William Miller, Luke Lystrom, Corey Fagan, and Scott Curley. That is heat number 3. You guys are on the line.
Different sound, that's going to be your leader. know who your leader is, too. So you heard that one sound? That second, watch him come by. I don't know why he didn't count through. Anyways, that one should have been a different tone.
Okay. All right, keep going till I say you're done. That was time.
Then you have a time in there, too.
I like that. Caution in the middle. Caution in the middle. Looks like Robert Smith. Caution on your front. Caution in the middle. Oh, my goodness. And that's a race. You guys are done. That was crazy right at the end. So, looks like Steve Lackey was our top qualifier, followed by Tim Parker and Robert Smith. All right, guys, get your rigs put up and come out to turn marshal. I will need Steve Lackey, Tim Parker, Ron Smith, Robert Smith, Brandon Austin, Travis Turney, and Braxton Turney to be turn marshaling for heat number 3. This is the buggy class. This is heat number 2 of 2. Well, thank you, sir. That's exciting. Thank you.
We're still looking for Luke Laystrom, Chris Schaefer, Steven Smith. Chris Schaefer won't be here, so Steve Smith, Luke Laystrom. Once we get Steve Smith by the line, where is Steve Smith? Steve Smith is good. Turn marshals. Oh, where's our turn marshals? So we have Steve Lackey, Tim Parker. I think we might be missing one. Ron Smith, Robert Smith, Brandon Austin, Travis Turney, Braxton Turney. We need somebody on the back side. Somebody on the back side there. Then we'll be able to start this one. We need someone in the back. Thank you very much, Turney. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Loop goes live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Loop is live. Everybody is checked in, and we are rolling. So this is the best of the best right now after both qualifiers. These are your fast guys, with Steve Smith in the lead right now, followed closely by Randy R.C. Coleman. All these TLR buggies out here, you can get these on DDM. These are four-wheel drive buggies as they come on the front straight here. And it looks like RC clicking off a slightly faster lap, and Corey Fagan coming by. All these guys clicking off very fast laps as we go through. And we put Steve Smith in the lead at a 35.0, but look at this. 35.0, 35.1, 35.5, 35.8. So the top four are within less than a second. Less than a second for your top four. Very, very close racing from everybody out there. As we have the top two going on the right-hand side. And R.C. Coleman makes a lead pass Oh! And he clips the cone coming by Randy Coleman with a 34.9. His fastest lap so far. So we're clicking through, and again, Steve Smith clicking off another fast lap, 35.0. So between Randy and Steve right now is less than a second, with Randy Coleman with the fastest lap of a 34.9. As Randy is leading the field through the center section here, through the rumble strips, going over, making the double clean with that buggy. Bunch of mod products on there, making the hard right-hand corner, back onto the front straightaway. Randy Coleman jumping through. In second place right now. We'll see what Steve Smith has to answer as he's coming up in the back end here, clicking on by, and still Steve Smith in the lead right now as we're going through him and Steve Smith pulling off a 34.9 himself, so he has the fastest lap now. RC needing to put something down as he's coming through the center section. Randy Coleman winning that buggy class, or the truck class, this past weekend at the Mod Series race, and Steve winning the sportsman class. So we can already see that Steve has surpassed where he needed to be in sportsman. He's in the right class now. He's up there battling in the top of it. And there's no longer pro expert sportsman. We race buggy and truck, and you let your chips lie where they lie. And it shows right here that Steve Smith is the leader, and Randy Coleman was beating pro guys out there on the last one, so showing that Steve Smith is going very fast. Randy Coleman giving all that he's got going in that right-hand corner. Steve keeping it nice and tight, making up those tenths of a second on Randy Coleman as they click by. You can hear that different tone as Steve Smith rolls by, trying to keep it on all four wheels. Randy right ahead of him on the track, but behind him on time. As we're going through here, Randy Coleman getting a little bit cattywampus on the back end. Oh, does a little bit of a dreidel top spin and back on all four wheels as he's trying to keep ahead of Steve, as he knows that he has to make up time on Steve to get that number one position as we're going through here. But already Steve is the leader overall as he's TQ'd the times with Randy in second. So if Randy has any chance of getting the overall TQ, he has to beat Steve in this round. So he wants to keep that green and yellow buggy behind him on the track, and Steve's going to be doing his best to keep. Oh, and Randy Coleman making the run. Oh, watch out in the center. Watch out in the center. That is a runaway. That is a runaway. Do not put that truck back on. Do not put it back up. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Good job, good job. Thank you. We need to get a kill switch in that guy. We need to get a kill switch in that one. Pulling off the topper there. So having a runaway for some reason. Good job. Make sure you guys have those zip ties. Thank you very much. Go on over to the Mod Speed Shop. We have the red topper there for you to get your ignition back going again. As we're going back through the front section here, everybody following with us on the live cam. Make sure that you're sharing the feed across everywhere, but guys. So we got Steve Smith up over the back double. Nice clean double. Both him and Randy making the clean doubles. So go on the right-hand side of the course, going over the corner, and with that crash from Randy Coleman, that gives Scott Curley up to the second place position. So it's Steve Smith, Scott Curley, R.C. Coleman, and Corey Fagan rounding off your top four, and the four that are running out there right now. So Randy having a little bit of troubles. That is time. Keep him going until we call you done. As we're going around here, Steve Smith on the left-hand side of the track, up over the first double, making the little hump, getting it settled back over the second double. Randy is on the gas and hauling, wanting that position, but it doesn't look like at the end here. It looks like RC is going to have to settle for maybe even a third place. Randy needs to keep on all fours as Scott Curley's made up a bunch of time on Mr. Coleman. 2 seconds ahead of him on the clock. As we click through here, guys, keep going. And that is a race, and that will be it. Steve Smith, Scott Curley, Coleman being beat out by less than 2 seconds. And then followed by Corey Fagan. Very, very close for your top three guys out there. Awesome to see the good driving out there from everybody. Up next is race number 4.
took over your job. Sorry.
Hey, Jason. You put the gas. Gas. I need fuel, dog. I need the fuel. I know you can hear me. I won't hear you next time on signups. Okay, we're good now. He understands English again. All right, guys, we got the next race coming up here. Truck four-wheel drive. The first heat this will be our Division 3 stacked with 9 drivers. That is Justin Stanfield, Brandon Austin, Mike Schofner, David Sparling, Steve Lackey, Phil Miller, William Miller, Robert Smith, and Jimmy Reese. It looks like 1, 2, 3. It looks like 5 of those guys actually broke down or they didn't start, so they had some sort of trouble. So with the beauty of this new system, you can go wherever you are. Make sure for that guy trying to start his car, lean it towards the front. Lean your car towards the front when you're trying to start it. Get that pull start in there. As we get guys all dialed in here, we got one guy out here. We need the rest of them out here. I might need to get hooked up by Chris Schaefer over there. Look, go on over there, guys. Get with Chris Schaefer. Get all hooked up. And is that Mrs. Schaefer's here? Oh my God. She's a legend over there. Mrs. Schaefer's a legend. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for loaning your husband to us all these races. Yeah, I'll get some. Yeah, thank you. This is race number 4. Race number 4. This is Justin Stanfield, Brandon Austin, Mike Schofner, David Sparling, Steve Lackey, Phil Miller, William Miller, Robert Smith, Jimmy Reese. We will give you guys some time here. No worries, no rush. You're good. No, you're cool. No worries. We got you guys covered. As we're getting them started here. Thank you, Chris Schaefer. Thank you, Mrs. Schaefer. If you guys want some dialed food, go on over there by Chris. He's by the Raging Tent, by the Graffield's Body and Dirt RC Racing Tent over there. DRT Racing, thank you very much. Shout out to those guys. As we get everybody checked in, no worries if we'll get you guys all dialed in. We'll take as much time as we can here, guys, as we get this dialed in and these cars out here. David Sparling by the line. With that all-black truck out there. He's got the Knight Rider. Batman-mobile. Get him out. Get him checked. Thank you guys for tuning in online. Make sure that you are sharing this feed, guys. Make sure you share the feed. This is your Toys for Tots 2020 at Bakersfield RC Raceway. I think Steve Lackey's going to sit out this one. We got Phil Miller, William Miller, and Robert Smith that have not checked in. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Do not break them in practice here, guys. Or do we have a caution? Get out of the road there, guys. Get out of the so you don't get tagged. Watch out in this front section, everybody. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Who's got a fire pit up here? I need a fire pit right near me. It's a bit chilly. It's been nipply out here in Bakersfield, California. Good Old Boys Raceway. Having a very cool Toys for Tots. Thank you to Cindy Turney, Ed Turney, Carl Woosley, the main guys out here that make this possible. Hold the cars, hold the cars. We need to check some people in here. Please go by the line again for your Robert Smith. Okay, click on by for me, Robert. All right, you're coming up as Adam McNeely. That's why. Hold on. Do not go by the line. Go by again for me, Robert Smith. I'm sorry. Robert Smith, only by the line. Only Robert Smith, and then stay right there. Don't go like super fast.
Robert Smith.
Okay, so I think Steve Lackey's not here. Is there Phil Miller? Is Phil Miller going to be here? I don't even know who that is. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. So it looks like we're pretty much good to go. Looks like everybody's checked in. The loop will be live on the sound of the tone. Loop is live, loop is live, loop is live. As we have Justin Stanfield pass the line, Robert Smith, followed by Brandon Austin, followed by Mike Schofner. Then followed by David Sparling, and last but not least, Jimmy Reese. These guys are clicking it off, running in your Division III class for qualifying. This is how they did after your first one. So you have some guys in here. I know a lot of them ended up breaking down. I know that probably Robert Smith and Jimmy Reese broke down, and then others having some sort of problem. So no big deal, no harm, no foul. That's why you have qualifications, and looks like David Sparling kind of getting a little tipped over there. I didn't really see what happened, but he's back on all four wheels and running out there for David Sparling, and we got a truck dead there in the left-hand corner. Caution on the left-hand side. Caution, 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 caution. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Look out for your marshals, guys. Be cognizant of where they are. Check up if you need to so we don't have anybody hurt out there. As we're clicking off, getting in some lap times, as everything's going to get sorted out here. As we're clicking 2 laps, we heard that special ding. That's Jimmy Reese. Jimmy Reese in the lead, followed by Justin Stanfield, Mike Schofner, Brandon Austin, David Sparling, and Robert Smith. And Steve Lackey getting it out there. Steve coming on by. As we're going here, clicking off some times for everybody. As we're clicking through. We have Jimmy Reese in the lead, followed by Mike Schofner, followed by Justin Stanfield, followed by Brandon Austin and Robert Smith. Jimmy Reese coming by in the lead, lap number 5. Jimmy Reese, Steve Lackey, Mike Schofner, Brandon Austin, Justin Stanfield, Robert Smith, and David Sparling. Caution on the right air. Caution in the back. White truck over the doubles. Please caution. Thank you. Clear, clear, clear. Thank you very much, white truck. Looks like we have one shut down out there. Get him back going for the next one. Caution in the center. Caution in the center. Caution in the center. Blue truck. Caution, 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 caution. Thank you very much. I know that was sacrificial, but you might have saved the marshal. Thank you, blue truck. Black truck is out. Watch out in the center. Pull him off. Pull him off. If you can, grab that truck. Grab that truck in the center there so it doesn't get tagged by somebody else. Caution in the middle and the back. Caution, caution, caution. Thank you very much. As we have guys clicking on through here. We have Jimmy Reese in the lead, followed by Steve Lackey, followed by Mike Schofner, followed by Justin Stanfield and David Sparling. So I think we have, I think we're done. Yep, David Sparling leading us out, and I think Steve Lackey is done as well. All right, guys, that is it. That is it. We have Jimmy Reese, Mike Schofner, David Sparling, Justin Stanfield, Robert Smith, Steve Lackey, and Brandon Austin. We will finish that race. Good job, guys. Good job. And we'll go into the next one here. Heat number 5. Heat number 5 is up for truck four-wheel drive as we get into the faster guys here. We have Luke Laystrom, Jason Turner, R.C. Coleman, Frank Hernandez, Chris Schaefer, Gary Johnson, Jake Stanfield, Skinny, Mike Huckel, and Corey Fagan. Get him out here, guys. Get him out here.
I'm sorry?
We were way too many marshals short on that race. A bunch of those guys didn't come out.
They didn't come out? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. No, you're right. So we'll make sure we. Thank you.
All right, guys, make sure we have our marshals. Make sure we have our marshals from the last race. We were a little bit light on that last one. Sorry, that is our bad. Race number 4. Make sure that you're out there. Justin Stanfield, Brandon Austin, Mike Schofner, David Sparling. I think David Sparling's son will be out there. Steve Lackey, Phil Miller, William Miller, Robert Smith, and Jimmy Reese. So we need some marshals on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we need a bunch of marshals. Let's chill the trucks right now, guys. Let's take it slow. Yeah, you're in this one. All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps. We need to get some marshals out there. No more laps, please. Till we get people out there, you can cross by the line.
What radio you have? Spectrum? Spectrum? I have an Airtronic.
It gives me an excuse to buy my new radio.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys, we still need marshals out there. We need marshals on the left-hand side. All right, no more laps, no more laps. If you've already checked in, we're still rating on you. Coleman, can you come by the line? I think Schaefer's not here and Fagan's coming out, so I see both of them. But no more laps, guys, until we get marshals. We're going to be docking laps here, guys, if you're not out here. So we need Justin Stanfield. Justin Stanfield, is he out here? Justin Stanfield, he's out here. That's him, okay. Brandon Austin. Mike Schofner. David Sparling's out there. Steve Lackey is right there. Phil Miller. William Miller, Robert Smith, Jimmy Reese. All right, we got somebody on the left. We are looking good. We are looking good. All right, guys, take them for a lap. Take them for a warm-up lap, and then we will go live. Click through here. Let these guys kind of warm up their engines. Make sure to spread them out. You guys are on your own clock. Remember that. Remember you're on your own clock. All righty, guys. Loop is live, everybody. Loop is live. Keep it easy. No need to start together. As we got guys clicking off times. We got Mike Huckel on, Corey Fagan, Frank Hernandez, Coleman, Jason Turner. Make sure you get by the line before those other guys pass you. Oh, Coleman taking a bad spill in the center, and he's left for dead. In the center. Caution in the center. Thank you very much. Watch out in the center for your turn marshal. Thank you very much. As we're clicking by here. Right there, we have your first guy by the line, Mike Huckel by the line. Oh, Jason Turner taking it over, but we got some more guys clicking on more laps.
What?
Hey, Steve, can you scoop back? Thank you very much. Jason Turner on the back end, flipped over the all-yellow Bumblebee body. He's coming by. He's got that new shock setup on there, getting it dialed. Just need a little bit of patience from Mr. Turner. They're clicking it off, coming in, and that's probably going to put Frank into the lead with that one. And it does. Frank Hernandez taking over the lead, followed by Jake Stanfield, followed by Luke Laystrom, Gary Johnson. Skinny is ahead of Jason Turner, followed by Mike Huckel, Mr. Coleman, and Corey Fagan as these guys are clicking off more laps. So we're getting through here. Skinny up into third place. Brian Skinner up into third place, right ahead of Jason Turner by 2 positions. I know that's going to be some talk in the pits with this. Jason coming on by in the yellow car. Oh, and Frank Hernandez in the lead, followed by Jason Turner. Is he picking up time? Right there, that is your 1-2. Please be cautious of each other. It must be clean passing. And Frank gets a little bit cattywampus. That is all on his own, and Jason takes it over. Oh, and then Jason with the flip over right ahead of Frank Hernandez, trying to make up that time on Frank. You got the yellow body, you got the orange body. All the fluorescent colors are out there, and Frank tags it. Frank tags the cone. That is going to give a huge gift to Jason Turner as he comes by the line right now. That will give the lead to Jason, followed by Jake Stanfield. Skinny back in the third place position right now as we're going through. We got a bunch of guys coming through, clicking off times. Jason up over the back double, back over the second double, up over the tabletop, making the inside corner on the red car, and into first place he goes. And he's doing a 50-50 grind on the pipe there. Watch out, red truck, that is your leader. As Jason, full throttle, full noodle, trying to get through, making the turn. Thank you, red truck, being very courteous. As Jason clicks off the first time he's in the lead, followed by Jake Stanfield. So actually that is 1 and 2. So that red truck, that you are second behind the yellow truck in front of you. So you need to catch Jason Turner. So Jake Stanfield coming out of nowhere. Oh, and he kissed of death by the announcer, and he flips it again up over the double, and RC makes a pass on him. That is going to be a battle between those guys as well. Be easy, be courteous. Rough driving will be called as we're going through. Bumping and grinding is fair as they go RC Coleman and Jake Stanfield. And you have RC backing it in on the right-hand corner there as he's coming through, followed by Jake Stanfield. And we have Jason Turner and Skinny. Skinny is up into second place right now for Brian Skinner, making up time. And Brian up on the hay bales. That is not going to be good for Skinny. That will not be good. And he's shut down. Start him up. Something happening to Skinny. I don't know if he has even throttle. No, something went wrong with his steering. Pull that car. Pull it. pull the car. Skinny up in the second place position before he lands up there. Bummer for Brian Skinner as R.C. Coleman takes over that position from Skinny, followed by Frank Hernandez, followed by Jake Stanfield, and Frank now up into the second place position, followed by R.C. Coleman. As we round down to 15 seconds left to go as these guys are coming by and hauling the mail. Very close battle in between Jason Turner, Frank Hernandez, Mr. Coleman, and Jake Stanfield. Very close battling. Oh, and Jason making a horrible mistake over that double. Coming up over and passing. That might hurt Jason in the long run here as Coleman is coming and flying along with Frank Hernandez. But I think Frank might have had some issues himself. These guys are coming by on some of their last laps. It is a close battle in between Jason Turner and Randy Coleman as Jason coming on the right-hand side up over the first tabletop, second tabletop, double going through the bumps, and Randy Coleman coming first tabletop, second tabletop, and he is turning and burning as well, trying to make up time on Jason. Jason having a bad spill as he goes by the line, still in the lead, and we'll see how it all ends up as we still are finishing up here, guys. And that is time, and we are done. Finishing, pull him off, pull him off, pull him off. Finishing position, Jason Turner with the win, followed by Mr. Coleman, Frank Hernandez, Jake Stanfield, Gary Johnson, Luke Laystrom, Corey Fagan, Mike Huckel, Skinny, and Chris Schaefer. Race number 6 is up.
All right, guys, pull your cars off the track and return out to the track to turn marshal. We are coming up on heat number 6, the heat number 3 of 3 for the truck class. That will include Matt Olson, Travis Brooks, Steve Smith, the gentleman, Ed Turney, Carl Woosley, Tyrone Downs, Tim Parker, Stephen Bills, Joe Merlot, and Rick Huckel. Please, turn marshals, head on out as quickly as you can.
Stephen Bill. Tyrone Downs. Tim Parker.
All right, I've got Jason Turner's out there. Gary Johnson's out there. I see him. RC's out there. Corey's out there. Rick is out there. Frank is out there. Mike. All right, Travis Brooks has asked for 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, Mr. Brooks. Still waiting on Matt Olson and Ed Turney and Rick Huckel to check in. Not Rick, okay. Rick will not be joining us this race, so Rick is out. So I'm waiting on the gentleman, Travis Brooks and Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Got to get Ed Turney checked in.
Eddie Turney.
All right, there's Eddie. Travis Brooks, what's the update on Travis Brooks? One more minute, 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. We're waiting on Travis Brooks from Team Dirt. He's asked for 2 minutes. Okay, he got it started. He's coming up. We'll get him checked in. So this is heat number 6. Qualifying 2. So this will be our last qualifier, and we will go on to the mains after this.
It'll be your fastest single run. It'll be your fastest single run, whatever you had from your first heat or your second heat of a qualified.
So how we will determine qualifications would be your fastest single run. All right, so turn marshals ready?
No, don't start it yet. Let's get a warm-up lap.
Okay, we're going to let him get a warm-up lap real quick. Go. Okay. All right, the sound of the tone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loop is live. Loop is live. This is the last race, or last qualifier for round 2. We will move on into the mains with a break. And your quickest lap is what will qualify you for your position in the mains. Caution on the right in the back. Caution on the right. Caution clear. We got our guys crossing the first lap right here. Matt Olson was the first one. There we go. Ed Turney, Travis Brooks, Steve Smith, Carl Woosley. Stephen Bills. So everyone has their first lap down, and the leader qualifier is Matt Olson, running a 33-second lap. All these laps so far are looking like 33 or 35, 37 seconds. This is our truck four-wheel drive race, and these are the division that qualified the fastest. So we have 3.5 minutes left. There goes our top qualifier, Matt Olson. That was a 33.6. Caution in the middle. Caution in the middle. Caution clear. Travis Brooks and Carl Woosley, they're battling out for that second position. They have about 1 second between the two of them. Travis ran a 34, Carl a 35. Ed Turney, the gentleman, is qualified in the 4th position with Tim Parker, 5th, Joe Merlot, Steve Smith, Tyrone, Stephen Bills. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Caution in the middle. Caution clear. 2.5 minutes left. We still have Matt as our leader. Coming around this corner, looks like we have Tyrone. Tyrone passed up Joe Merlot. All right, we have 2 minutes left. Matt Olson still is our top qualifier. Travis Brooks is in second with Ed Turney in third. This is our division of the fastest qualifiers. We're running 33, 34, 35, 36 second laps. With Matt Olson, our top qualifier. Travis Brooks is in second. Ed Turney, the gentleman, in third. Here comes Ed Turney right now over the line. He moved him up into second with the 34.8. Oh, looks like Travis Brooks is pulling off. Looks like his front tires popped off. Brian Shapiro's. Oh. That just took him out with the broken front tire. But we have 1 minute left. 1 minute left with Matt Olson still our top qualifier. Going across the back doubles, nice and smooth, showing us how to do it. Looks like Matt's pulled off for a second. He's got something loose in the back. Oh, man. 20 seconds left, guys. All right, guys, keep going until I say you're done. That is time. Keep going until I say you're done. Uh-oh, caution clear. Oh, boy. All right, guys, that's a race. You are done. Pull your trucks off the track. You are done.
So with that one, it was Carl Woosley with the win, followed by Steve Smith, followed by the gentleman, followed by Tyrone Downs, followed by Stephen Bills, Team Parker, Joe Merlo, Matt Olson, Travis Brooks, and Rick Buchel. All right, guys, with that, I think we're going to take, obviously, another break. So we have enough daylight time, and we're not out of here at a super late time. I believe that we've decided on 2 qualifying rounds. Is that right, everybody? 2 quals? Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me. So we will get everything done up here. Will be your single fastest run. We'll determine where you're at overall. So we'll get those all printed up. Thank you, guys.